What's up guys, GRIEZMANN here, welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a summer transfers hybrid. Today we'll be around 3 players as we always do, but 2 of them are confirmed and 1 of them is a massive rumour. But before we start guys, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, suggest 3 players for next episode. They can be confirmed or they can be massive rumours. And if you missed any of my previous videos, they're down below in that description box, or alternatively on my channel. But 8 AM is transfers and half 9 right now is gameplay. So the formation we're rocking with today is going to be the 4-3-3, Bob standard, no variation, and it's just very easy for hybrids. And on top of that, it's also pretty damn good in game. So let's start from the back with the goalkeeper and the defence. In goal, we're going to go with Arsenal's 86 rated upgraded goalkeeper Pjanić, who is currently playing at Euro 2016 with Czech Republic. So on this game, I didn't realize he has giant throw. He's so damn good. He's got 83 diving, 85 reflexes, 85 positioning, 84 handling, and 77 kicking. So for me, he's definitely like my top 3 goalkeepers in terms of distribution, and also top 3 in terms of my favourite on the game. He's just so good, and for 2,500 coins, that is such a bargain. Now we go on to the right back, and that is going to Juventus's Steven Lichtsteiner. I think it's the first time I've actually used this guy on FIFA 16, and I must say I'm thoroughly impressed. He's 82 rated, he's got 83 pace, which isn't the quickest. Obviously I've used their fullbacks like 95 with Hector Bellerin and stuff, but he does the job. High work rates mean he does defend as well as attack. He's just got some very solid stats, and he also can pass the ball. There are a fair amount of left backs and right backs in this game, which they're pretty good going forward. They're not very good at passing, like the passing stat is like 60 odd, but 72 is definitely good enough, and a very good player. I think like 1,000 coins on top of that. Now we go to the right centre back, and that's going to be Arsenal's upgrade 84 rated Laurent Koscielny. Now this is the card I've used a fair amount. I mean, I bought this one for 2,000 coins very recently, used him for 17 games, getting 1 goal, which I did score in this team, was very nicely worked. He's got 78 pace, medium high work rates, 85 defending, which is absolutely key. On top of that, 78 physical. He's not the strongest, but I actually really want to use one of his inform cards. And other than that, he's very good for hybrids, as obviously French being the BPL links to very good Arsenal players, and definitely a player that fits in essentially every single squad I can make. Now we got on to the left centre back, and that's the very first transfer. That's going to be Eric Bailly this time, the new Manchester United centre back who they signed from Villarreal for around £30 million. On FIFA this year, he started off as a really average looking silver card, and now is a very good looking gold card. 77 rated, 79 pace, 79 defending, 80 physical. He has got a high-low work rate, which is really strange for a centre back, but I didn't notice that at all in game. And that's because the default instruction for a centre back on this game, I believe, is stay back whilst attacking, which obviously counteracts the whole work rate situation in my opinion. So Bailly is just a very good defender. I'll show you a lot of clips in the actual clips in a second of him defending, and he actually outmuscles and outpaces Aubameyang a lot. He cost me 1.6k when I built this team, so it's not expensive at all. His price may have gone up slightly because of the transfer to United, but he's also 6'2", so he's a very good centre back, has a lot about him. Now going to left back, another United player this time, and that's going to be Luke Shaw. Obviously real life had that horrific injury, and I think he's back very soon, but England could really have done with him at the Euros, but a great player on FIFA 16. I feel like his pace is slightly underrated. 82 pace, I believe he should have like 88. He's absolutely rapid in real life, so 82 pace probably could be a bit higher than that next year. But he's 6'1", so got height about him. Every single stat really, apart from the shooting, is like capable of a left back, and he does the job very nicely. Now we go on to midfield, transition over to that, and we have 2 transfers in this. The very first one is another confirmed one, just like Bailly, and that is going to be Pjanić of Bosnia going to Juventus from Roma. It costs around £25 million. That's the apparent fee. There's a lot going around right now, and this guy is such a good signing for them. But could it mean Paul Pogba is going to leave? I don't know, but we will cover Paul Pogba in a second, guys. So Pjanić, he's just a very nice all-rounded player. His team this season looks incredible. I have not used that yet, but for about 100,000 coins, I really may do so in the near future. But he's got 72 pace, 75 shot, 85 passing, 84 dribbling, no 4-star skill. He's got 3, but he's a very good centre mid, and done a quite good job in this team in particular. Now the middle centre mid, the other transfer, the final one, that is going to be Paul Pogba, rumoured to be going to Real Madrid. So aside from Manchester United, Barcelona, Chelsea and stuff, Real Madrid do seem to be the front runners as of right now, and like I mentioned, Pjanić coming in, that either means Juventus' midfield next season is going to be unreal, and they've definitely replaced likes of Pirlo and also Arturo Vidal from last season or season before. But Paul Pogba, in the comments below guys, do you think he'll be staying at Juve next season? Personally, I reckon this is the year that he goes, but we'll have to wait and see. It'll be a huge fee, and potentially Toni Kroos could be going the other way according to rumours. So Pogba, a fantastic player in this game, 3 assists in the 5 games I used him, but unfortunately no goals. I would use this team of the year, which I do have in my club, but I thought, know what, go with his normal, as that's what most people can afford. But he's 65k still as a Bob standard card. And left side mid, we've got the inform at Steven Nzonzi. And I love this card. It's one of my favourite inform cards in the game. 26 games, 3 goals and 8 assists. It's not a fantastic ratio, but he's an absolute man mountain. 6'3", 85 physical, 80 dribbling. 80 dribbling on a 6'3" man, by the way, is fantastic. It feels like probably 90 given his height and stuff. And he can outmuscle anyone. And he just has everything. I mean, his shooting's only 65, but I still think it's a bit of a lie. And for probably right now under 20,000 coins, absolute bargain of a player. Can play CDM or centre mid. I wouldn't recommend him as a cam, as obviously there's a limit of what he can do. He's not a great attacking player, but definitely his defending work and stuff, he's an absolute monster. I absolutely love him. And now we go on to the attack then. The 3 players we've got. First up, it's going to be CUADRADO, currently on loan, I think, from Chelsea to Juve, and he's got 5-star skill moves. On top of that, he's got 93 pace, 77 shot, 75 passing, 71 physical, and 87 dribbling. And I got him as a first owner, so I can't really say how much he's going for, but I imagine he's not too expensive either at this point in time. And now we go on to the left wing, and we transition over to the left, and that is going to be a team this season. Dennis Suarez this time, who cost me 25k, but I think is about 20 as of right now. You can have any left wing that's French or from the BBVA, so you have 2 different variations you can go with. Left wing, obviously, you can go Frank Ribery as a Frenchman, also Ntep, or alternatively BBVA, you could get a cheeky Ronaldo in there. The same as the striker. I was trying to put Benzema in there to try and get that hyperlink to Paul Pogba, but honestly couldn't find a way of getting it as a full chemistry thing. So it's a great player, Dennis Suarez, with some very good dribbling in game. And finally, the striker, we've got Antoine Griezmann of Atletico Madrid. Now, I really enjoyed this guy. It cost me 5,900 coins, only 5 games, 5 goals, 2 assists, which isn't fantastic, but I had a fair few rage quits on me today using this squad, because I played 5, won 4, lost the other, and that loss is kind of, I think it was a bit undeserved. So Griezmann, a fantastic striker, 86 pace, 85 dribbling, and 83 shot. Nothing else to really say. So there's a team. It looks really, really good. So like I mentioned, looks very, very good in game, plays very well in game, and scores some absolutely fantastic goals with it, guys. So before you get any further, again, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and in the comments below, suggest 3 players for the next episode. And now let's get into the gameplay and show you them goals and defending. So now I've got the goals and gameplay with this team. So it starts off with Nzonzi nicking the ball, as it always tends to do. And Griezmann, he's just such a fantastic striker in this game. So nimble, and his finishing is second to none. He's great either near posting or also across goal. He's very good at both. So I'm assuming his team this season is essentially unplayable. And also, this is right here. I thought I'd include a lot of defending from Pjanić, because obviously he's one of the key players in this video. And just 3 within 3 minutes, 3 excellent clips of him. They're good players as well. It's like Mesut Ozil and stuff he's tracking down, and he's defending against them very easily. And one thing, I think the pace and his strength and stuff kind of counteract his poor work rates, because again, the work rates in this game, centre backs, I think they don't really mean too much, because the default instruction makes them stay back, whereas if you have someone like a midfielder as a CDMs don't stay back in this game, because I don't know what it is, but there's not an instruction where it says, or there is an instruction that says stay back as a CDM, but they just don't do it. And that may be because the LBA passes, I personally am quite I'm a person that uses that. I abuse that feature, the whole pass and run feature. So that's what I do. That's probably why players push forward. But with centre backs, it doesn't really do it. And that's probably why, because they have that stay back whilst attacking. Whereas I think CDMs, they have a bit of freedom, but they can go forward every now and then. They're not always default to stay as just the out and out holding pivotal part. And also here, like, that's a Aubameyang running through, and he's managed to just get in front of him and keep the ball away from him. So there's just loads of moments from Pjanić I was very impressive. And again, Man United have signed him for £30 million. Now we got on to Paul Pogba. I don't know, let's go with Pjanić. So this goal right here, by the way, is completely accidental. Both of them times when I was on the passes, they're actually meant to be shots, and you obviously can't cancel a wide pass, and that's why that ended up being a double tramp. So apologies about that. But yeah, back on to Pjanić. So Pjanić, he signed yesterday, and it's a great signing for Juventus. Whether that means they have to get rid of Paul Pogba or not, again, we'll have to wait and see. But it could be one of the ones that unfolds out the summer. And as we're talking about Pjanić, look at this. 120th minute winner. Thank you very much from the Bosnian. A fantastic player in this game. Very technical, very good on the ball. His shooting's very, very good from long range. And also his actual passing range. His 85 passing on a default card is so damn good. I mean, not many cards actually have that. It's not even too far off the likes of Iniesta and stuff. I think the highest in the game is potentially Andrea Pirlo. And Pjanić, I mean, Pirlo is quite good in this game, even though he's slow. So that obviously is a quicker Pirlo, I'd say. There's Griezmann with his near post stuff, very overpowered. And now let's talk about Paul Pogba. So Paul Pogba, if he goes to Real Madrid, I think it will break the world record transfer fee, which is kind of strange. Like, you go back 3-4 years ago, Juventus got this guy on a free transfer from Manchester United after letting him go. So just think how crazy that is. From free transfer to 120 million euros or so, which is crazy to think about. But I think this is the year that Real Madrid or someone like that do splash that cash on him, because he will be available, I imagine, because if that right price comes in, they have Pjanić, so they've technically already got a replacement if needs be. As I think they'll do fine without him, but Pogba, he's such a great player, and obviously we'll see this probably at the Euros that he will kind of show his stuff, guys. So that's be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. 1,000 followers likes be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, just 3 players I should use next. And remember, any previous videos that'll be on my channel, guys. 8 AM transfers, 9 PM or 9:30 is gameplay. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.